Hello, it's Angie from Trips with Angie. Happy Friday. I'm so excited to speak to you today, and thanks for those of you who are watching on the replay. Today, we are going to dig into another question left in the comments. So let's see what folks want to know this week. And just a reminder, if you have any topic you want to cover, just be sure to pop it in the comments and you could be featured on a future Trips with Angie live. So Debbie asked, this was a comment on the top 3 Cancun all-inclusive adults-only resorts. So when I covered the top 3 adults-only Cancun hotel zone resorts, Debbie asked, great list. Now give us the top 3 for Puerto Morelos, I think is what she meant, area, and also the top 3 Tulum area. Well, I'm going to be a little disappointing because Tulum's a little bit harder to navigate. So Tulum has gotten really, really popular lately. You see a lot of influencers and Instagram celebrities talking about it. And the reason is because it was kind of an off the beaten path location. It's known for very small boutique hotels. Virtually none of them are all inclusive. So I don't know a lot of them. I really focus my attention on all-inclusive resorts. So I don't have a lot of recommendations for Tulum proper, but I'll add a little bonus to this video and give you both adults only and family all-inclusive recommendations. So let's start with, where am I even talking about? We're talking about an area just south of the Cancun airport. It used to be a really small fishing village. You can see it's just a little bit north of Playa del Carmen, a little bit south of Cancun. So it's become really popular because it's close to the airport. A lot of the resorts are larger. So you have kind of those spread out resorts versus those high-rise resorts that you find in the Cancun hotel zone. They're at really good price points. It's a great area to take off for different excursions. And also it's a good spot if you want to have a shorter trip because it is so close to the airport. Now, one of the downsides of this area is you can see it's pretty open. And so that leads to a lot of ocean current hitting it and causing the beaches to be more eroded. So the beaches tend to be narrower. There tends to be a little bit more seaweed during the summer months. And there also just tends to be a rockier coast. So this is probably not the area you want to go to if having that white sand, wide, long beach is number 1 on your list, but it is a great spot if you love the pool and just want to have those great ocean views. So to get started, we're going to talk about the adult-only all-inclusive resorts. So these are resorts that are restricted to people aged 18 and older, because remember, age 18 can drink within Mexico. And some of them are for couples, and some of them are for just adults, friends wanting to get together. So the first one up is Secrets Riviera Cancun, Breathless Riviera Cancun. And if you follow me, you know I just got back from there. So Secrets Riviera Cancun was the old Exhale Club of Breathless. And so what Breathless is a more active party resort. If you saw last week's live, you know all about these 2 resorts. You could probably give the talk yourself. But here, let me just show you a pic of Secrets so you get a little sense of the resort here. So Secrets is a smaller section, basically, of the larger Breathless campus. It's a great option if you want to have kind of a quiet area and then be able to go to the party. I absolutely love that. I love what I call win-wins, where I feel like you're getting a 2 for 1. And I think Secrets Riviera Cancun is like that. You can stay. This is the pool. It's absolutely beautiful. They have great service. They have a restaurant. They have a lounge with a little bit elevated menu, and all the rooms are preferred club there. So I love staying here. And then when we wanted to party, when we wanted more dining options, we could just walk right next door to Breathless. It's a seamless experience. So I think this is a great option. And then Breathless, of course, is a great option for all kinds of friend groups. They have so many bachelor parties, so many bachelorette parties, and they even have an untie the knot party where if you're breaking up with someone, they will make you a piñata with your ex's face on it. I mean, how crazy is that? I was really hoping we would see one of those piñatas like being hit while we were there. I'm also really curious what they put inside. No one could answer that. So another great option within the Puerto Morelos area is El Dorado Royale. This is a large adults-only all-inclusive. It's one of the largest adults-only all-inclusive. So it's great for friend groups, great for groups of couples. It doesn't have a super romantic feel just because a lot of groups are there. They do a lot of weddings, has a lot of choices for restaurants. And then if you want kind of that 2-for-1 experience at El Dorado, I recommend checking out the Casitas. So the Casitas is a separate area. So it's right next door to El Dorado Royale. And if you stay at El Dorado Casitas, you have access to all of El Dorado Royale. If you stay at El Dorado Royale, you have access to the restaurants at El Dorado Casitas, but not the pools. Because one thing that really makes this resort special is each section, or enclave, as they like to call it, has its own private swim-up bar. So if you're staying in this enclave of rooms, you have your own private swim-up bar and your beach area. So guests from El Dorado Royale are not supposed to be able to come over there and hang out and intrude on your special. So this is a great option. Groups have rented out a whole enclave before. So if you're traveling with a group of your friends, this is a great way to make sure you have your own private pool. This also has one of my absolute favorite room categories, and that is the honeymoon private pool swim up suite. You have this beautiful casita suite, and then you have your own little tiny pool, and then you can take the little lazy river. It doesn't have a current. It's just kind of a walkway. This lazy river to the swim up bar that's in the middle of your enclave. So that is a great option to check out as well. Now, another one I haven't been to, but a lot of people love, is Excellence Riviera Cancun. I have not visited this yet, so I can't comment on it, but I had to include it because I knew someone in the comments would say, what about Excellence Riviera Cancun? So there it is, but I don't have a video and I haven't been there. All right, to head into the family all-inclusive resorts, I want to kick it off with a resort I just recently visited, and that is Margaritaville Island Reserve. Now, this used to be Azul Beach Riviera Maya, and they converted it into a Margaritaville. And what sets this resort apart, I think, is its small size. It really feels like you're vacationing with family. The staff is absolutely incredible. They are so friendly. They are so nice. The bartenders are awesome. We love them. I'm still friends with Facebook for a couple of them just because they were so nice, and you really got to know them because it was a small resort. And so and you can see here, it's oceanfront, and I really also like that they have live music at night. So usually with these smaller resorts, you don't have a lot of nightlife. You don't have a lot of things going on in the evenings, but every night we were there was live music. There was even a live band around this pool one afternoon. So you have a lot of options there. Now, one thing I will say is the swim up bar here is kind of buried in the back of the resort. So if you're a person who really loves the swim up bar where you can see the ocean, this probably isn't going to be the best resort for you. But what's really cool is there are swim up rooms that are right next to the swim up bar. So you can, again, just kind of like El Dorado Casitas and El Dorado Royale, you can swim from your room to the swim up bar, which I think is so much fun. So great choice if you want a smaller resort. It is a family resort. It's very manageable, especially if you have younger kids. Now, Sapphire is another favorite. We were there in October, and this resort will become Dreams Sapphire in October of this year. We were there in October of last year, and this is another great family resort. And what really sets this resort apart is the rooms are beachfront, so they're right up on the beach, and it's absolutely terrific. The rooms also are a little bit bigger, and they've added a water slide to it. So that's part of it becoming a Dreams. Now, one thing I love about Now Sapphire is that it has one of my favorite rooms, and that is these beachfront swim up suites. And I'm going to show you a view from one of them here. Don't worry about the broken palapa in the picture. We visited right after a hurricane hit. So it's not always like this, but look, this is the swim up pool, and you can just swim right to the edge, and that's the beach. It's just right there. In fact, you're so close to the beach that the waiters that serve the beach chairs in front of you will take your order in your swim up pool, which is absolutely amazing. So makes it for a very fun experience. So again, that is going to switch to Dreams Sapphire in October. And oh, look, Allison's here. Hi, Allison. So Allison just returned from her trip to a secrets resort. So I'm so glad you loved it. I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. Okay. So another resort in this area for families is Azul Beach Riviera Cancun. One thing that sets this resort apart is its large suites. I was so impressed with the size of their suites, especially if you can get them connecting. So this is a great place to go if you need a little extra space. It's really good for younger kids. So it has a little kids club and has large pools. So it has a privileged area, an adults only pool, as well as a large family pool. And it's part of the Charisma brand. So it has that gourmet dining inclusive experience. Now, Dreams Jade. Now Jade switched to Dreams Jade just a couple weeks ago. They've renovated a lot of their restaurants. It has a large pool. What I really like about this resort is it has a preferred club that includes an adults only pool. So this is great if you have a multi-generational family. So everyone can get a preferred club room. The adults can hang out at the adults only pool. The kids can go participate in the kids' activities. So it tends to have a lot of weddings for that reason. And it has just a great vibe. And they've done a lot of great work in renovations. Now, a resort I want you to watch out for is Sensira. So this resort just opened. It opened right before COVID, then it closed down, and now it's opening again. So I want to keep your eyes out for that. I haven't had a chance to visit it yet, but I heard really good things from travel agents who were there just a couple weeks ago. So a lot of great amenities. One of the big things that sets this resort apart is that it takes little babies. So their kids programming goes from babies all the way up, and that's a little unusual for Mexico. Another resort to check out is the Fives Oceanfront. This used to be an Azul property. Now it's just the Fives Oceanfront. These are large, multi-bedroom, almost condos like. So if you are really trying to find that all-inclusive multi-bedroom option, this is going to be a good option. The one thing I will say is the rooms are very far from the beach, almost like golf cart. You have to take a golf cart to get there. And I don't think the beach is quite big enough for the property. But if you're a pool family, if it has this great little like section where all the restaurants are. And if it's really important to you for it to be all inclusive and to have those multiple bedrooms, this is going to be a good choice. And then another Trips with Angie client favorite, and I haven't been there yet, is Ocean Coral and Turquesa. This is a good, just value, moderate resort, all-inclusive for families, has a number of different sections. I would definitely recommend getting a travel agent to help you navigate which section is going to be best for you. But that has been a crowd favorite as well. So let me know what other topics we should cover as we go forward with these lives. I hope you have a terrific weekend. And as always, when you're ready to book your next all-inclusive vacation, I hope you'll book with me, Angie at tripswithangie.com. Have a good one, everybody. Bye.